I grew up in Boston. A little too cold, but lessons to be learned. Like, I was delivering newspapers, one of my jobs, and every morning I used to get up. I worked 365 days a year, and I saw some shit, and I'll never forget this one dude. I was 19 years old, I was driving this car, it was snowy as fuck, and this dude lost control of his car, and he's sliding through an intersection. And in the middle of the slide, he took a sip of coffee. Straightened the ass end of his car out and got up on his merry way. He didn't fucking pull over and call a psychiatrist and run to the pharmacist, throw back a bottle of pills. He fucking dealt with it like a man who shovels snow, a man who's not scared. You can get too cold, though. This is as cold as you can get. You shouldn't get too crazy. I've been to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Nice folks up there, really cool people. But it gets ridiculously cold. Whenever I go to Canada, I always go, how cold does it get up here? The guy goes, 50 below zero. Is that Fahrenheit or Celsius? He goes, it doesn't matter. What the fuck, man? This is not the best spot to stop. You should keep going. You should pack up your fucking teepee and hit the road, son. This is a ridiculous place to be. You know about Colorado? Do you know about it? It's cold there too, and they have legal weed. That's the way to do it. First state to step up. First state to say enough is this fucking baby nonsense. Treat me like a child, telling me I can't have weed. First of all, everybody who tells you you can't have weed, they all should get on weed. Every single one of those motherfuckers, they're the people who need weed more than anybody. The people that are trying to stop weed. Everybody who says you're wasting your life, oh, you're gonna get paranoid, you getting paranoid? That's the best part. Everybody's afraid of that. Everybody's afraid of getting paranoid. I think it's a good idea to be paranoid now and again, because I think people are entirely too cocky for the situation that we're confronted with. What this life actually is, we're on a fucking giant ball that's spinning in space, and nobody talks about it. It's going 1,000 miles an hour, floating in the sky. Above us is a giant fireball, 1,000,000 times bigger than the Earth, and you need it for vitamin D. If you stare at it, you'll go blind. It's trying to give you cancer, and if it's not there, you get sad. You're not freaking out? We're spinning in infinity, and it doesn't come up. What's infinity? That's the weird one. What's infinity? It means it's so big you can't measure it. No, it's crazier than that. It does mean that, but you know what that really means? That means infinity is so big that everything that has ever happened on Earth in the exact same order, down to that pause, has happened an infinite number of times all throughout the universe. Everywhere in space, there is a you making the same colossal fucking errors that you've made your entire life. So if anybody ever tells you you could do better, man, go, apparently not. Because that's infinity. And if that doesn't freak you out, man, you need to eat a pot cookie and get on a fucking airplane, because you're entirely too cocky. You're entirely too cocky. You want to shit your pants? Pot cookie, airplane. That's a religious experience. It's available for everyone. Why is it illegal? Pharmaceutical companies are the big one. They don't want you to have weed, because if you had weed, you wouldn't need to buy a lot of their shit. If you had weed, you wouldn't need sleeping pills. Smoke pot, jerk off, and try to stay awake. Seriously. If you can smoke pot, jerk off, and stay awake, you should be a Navy SEAL. You should be fighting for freedom. Me, I have a goal when I smoke pot and jerk off. It's to stay awake long enough to remember to let go of my dick. I never got there yet. I got close a couple times. I'm like, tonight's the night. Wake up late. Oh, man. Fuck. Sad. Sad knowing that you're gonna do it again. Just like, I'm never gonna fucking rise above. But it's only sad because I live with a wife and kids. If I was alone, I wouldn't give a fuck about jerking off. It'd be fine and dandy. That's why hotel rooms are amazing for men. That's the only time a man can truly jerk off in peace. You know where, there's the door, there's the bed, there's nothing else here. All right, we're good. So when a man jerks off in a hotel room, he has two options, two things to consider. Clean up or fuck it. And I always go with fuck it. The moment my load hits my chest, I do a quick gator roll in the sheets. I find a dry spot and I'm out.